There's a manufactured conflict among movie lovers between the blockbuster and the art house film. We've pitted two different budget points against each other and chosen moralistic stances for one or the other, claiming the latter as art and the former as entertainment. And it drives me crazy. A few years ago, I took a film class in college. I had been watching and obsessing over movies for years and thought this class would be so fun. After one conversation with our student instructor, however, I was furious. He was this hoity-toity cinephile who felt that real films were only a specific sliver of movies. You all know the type. And I see this attitude in lots of people, not just this one pretentious kid. We've created a warfare of snobbery in the movie space, looking down our bespectacled noses at the entire enterprise of the movie-making industry, decrying anything that isn't a grotesque folk horror film or an avant-garde Scandinavian tragedy as schlock. But it's not true. Film has always been the combination of not just emotional realism, but bombastic unreality. Film is a place where the mind can go to relive dreams. Film is a bastion of raw creativity coupled with technical artistry. It's the combination of sweeping symphony with technicolor tapestry with austere authorial intent. And all of that can be found in all genres. It's found in the effectiveness of horror and the giddiness of romance, in the silliness of comedy and the heaviness of tragedy. Drama isn't somehow superior and entertainment isn't somehow evil. To be truly entertained, to be swept away in adventure and romance and grandeur is, in some cases, far more difficult than to be sad or solemn. Love movies, not just cinema. Bigger budgets don't equal shallowness. Shallowness equals shallowness, and that can be found in farmed out franchises just as much as hollow Oscar hopefuls. Now, what I'm not saying is turn your brain off and have fun with it. I will never advocate for passivity or stupidity. That kind of mantra and mindset truly leads to the glut of nonsense and meaningless stories that we have been bombarded with in recent years. But there's a world of difference between turning your brain off and turning your heart on. You can have your brain fully active and have your heart fully in the moment. You can think critically and still let yourself be swept away. You can look for and have high expectations, and you can be forgiving of foibles and just happy to experience art. What I'm trying to say is love movies. This is the ethos of this channel, the Positive Picture Show. Love movies. And if you love movies, love all genres and budget levels. Admire the craftsmanship in The Thing just as much as the subtlety in The Favorite. Smile widely at twisters just as much as you sit contemplatively at The Lighthouse. Movies are a smorgasbord. They're a buffet. They have everything you could want and you could ever desire. And for goodness sake, never ever feel a sense of self-righteous moral superiority by sneering at someone else's joy. There is no prize for pretentiousness, and there is no celebration for cynicism. Movies are dreams brought to life. Love them.